Have you ever watched a YouTube video, and when you check later, the YouTube video gets taken down? Well, my friend, you have witnessed a successful mass reporting. Sometimes bad people get lucky, but we've got a solution. That's right. In Rumble, you can see the videos that got taken down. So if you're interested, go ahead and watch. And if you want to try and mass report, fuck you. You can find me with the same name, and I'll see you there.
I'm gonna have to say this for YouTube standards. This video is not meant for harassment. It was only meant for educational purposes only. I am not harassing anybody in this video. This video is only for awareness and, for information. My apologies for the shameful disclaimer. But, there's some people here who like to mass report. And YouTube likes to, take their side. So this video is going to be edited just so it fits its standards. Let's go into the video. If you're seeing this on YouTube, then you might not see this video later because these people try to silence me. And if you're seeing this on Rumble, then the video got taken down on YouTube. Let's start off with who we're talking about today. You already saw the title, so you know what I'm going to talk about. A group of hypocrites that claim to be predator hunters. But yet, they say that predators like Stanley Bell aren't their concern. That's because their entire group are posing as predator hunters. What really is going down is that they're trying to expose everybody who knows the truth about them. Oh, you guys saw like a month ago, I was a channel there, and I'm truly flattered because that channel has absolutely nothing about me. Let's begin with Michelle Lynn Osborne, or well, better known as Bearwalker. She is a 62-year-old woman from Indiana. She has had a criminal record that went from being an addict to an offender and to hitting her own husband. She claims to protect kids, right? But yet she threatened to R-word one. No, and get this. Her excuse was because she said it out of anger.
Right, I am kind of angry. You know why?
Because
you may or may not have threatened to rape a 14-year-old in my family.
What? I said it out of anger.
Oh, she admits it. Oh, she admits it. Oh,
I said it out of anger.
So as you see there, she admits it. But I consider her being as a female Gennaro Jackson because she also uses the Lord's name in vain to try to seem innocent. Now, Michelle had changed her name legally because someone exposed her of her criminal actions. Her birth name is Michelle Lovelette. She also admitted to dox minors as well.
There they are. Yeah, my name's on there. It's because he's wanting to be a dick and I did not post that picture all over the place. Being honest, I don't know who posted that picture and of his kid. I only showed you guys that was it and then somebody took it and ran with it. But anyway, I just wanted to show you still had a Facebook up and all that kind of stuff, so does she. They was supposed to take all the stuff down and put it on private. It's still on public, so anything that is done it's fair game, but I'll look up this way. I didn't know how to block the kid's face out, otherwise I would have, because I wouldn't show them those two, only him and his girlfriend, but I only showed it to you guys and somebody leaked it out. So anyway, that's why he's after me, but I'll look at it this way. I'm going to post my daughter's picture where she was in the hospital and tried to overdose and get the little thing off of it and repost it and show him what they tried to do to her. So anyway, there you go.
Why would you even, in the first place, send a picture of someone's kid? It getting leaked, it is still your fault. You're the one who sent it in the first place when you weren't supposed to. Who the hell does that? But I guess it's all in the family, even the racist parts. Because her daughter did almost the same thing. Meet Autumn Parish. You guys know her because I did a video on her like a few days ago and it got taken down. Which, by the way, it is up on Rumble, you can just go see it. Who not only is a narcissistic racist, but is also a predator. Back in 2022, she was dating a guy named Draven. He was a predator. And both Autumn and Draven roleplayed and dated an 11-year-old. Oh man, and the fact that he admits it as well.
You posted screenshots of you roleplaying? With MJ?
Yeah. In DMs. Yeah, it was just between me and her, if anything, so he wouldn't have anything idea about if it's just between me and her, so.
So how long have you roleplayed with MJ?
For a long while since my other two accounts. My two accounts before this one were nuked. So I've been here since, if I were to go by my first account, last year. I've been here since 2021 all the way to now.
Even though
My uncle,
Sorry.
there's times when my uncle comes in. No, it's fine. It's just family related. My uncle comes in at times, checking things, you know.
Even though MJ is
Also,
Sorry, I'll keep interrupting.
Yeah.
My bad.
No, it's fine. No, honestly, plus you said something about the lover status.
Yeah, even though MJ is 11, Sexio should not get angry, right?
Yeah, he shouldn't really be all that angry if it's just, you know, roleplay. I mean, no, if anything, roleplay isn't really bad if you take it into a good side of things.
Of course, he doesn't mention Autumn here. By the time this was recorded, he had broken up with Autumn. Autumn, when you see this, just let it be known. By the way, I forgot to mention this. Autumn literally the other day made a stream, said, and Verdo 88, listen up. I just legit got into the live chat. I got hidden. So what was the purpose of the stream? Anywho, let's go into someone who's less active. Meet Mya Glaze. You know, this video was supposed to come out in like December, right? But I never really had anything to put on the video. But now I do.
So, I respond by saying, I understand. I suppose I appreciate you telling me this. You think this person would want to make his own video about this, though? Again, I probably won't make a video about her because I want to forget about her. Yeah, that was a fucking lie. Luke responds to one of my comments by saying, I don't know right now, and another one saying, that's fair. And then I respond by saying, but you can always forward this information to anyone I work with that's also been looking into Mya. He says, yeah, I could tell, and the worst part is, this person is a minor, and Mya didn't even ask his age, so apparently Mya just sent these without making sure how old he was. And well, that's on her. That's pretty up. You just sent provocative images of yourself without making sure that the person you were sending the images to was an adult. And the fact that you did that to this person makes me really believe that you also did it to freaking Sexio, which again, in that 6-hour video, you weren't completely convinced of yourself of whether or not you sent those to him. So it's possible that you did send those provocative images of yourself to Sexio, which just no agency. Why would you? It's not like you're a grown woman or something. Just sending freaking provocative images to kids. And the thing is, if you were a man, no one would be brushing it under the rug. But some of your supporters are brushing it under the rug because you have big tits. Like, you know, no one wants to say it, but I will. That's the only reason you think you can get away with this stupid shit. The next thing that Luke says, this upsets me that people have no morals these days. Yeah, it upsets me too. I respond by saying, do you have any proof of this? Which I don't know why he didn't come with the proof of the action at the beginning. Luke says, maybe I'll ask him for screenshots or something. It's so unorganized. It is. I respond by saying, alright, but at the very least I could actually use that towards the whole Mya as a pedo argument. Luke responds by saying, okay, I'll see what I can do once he's online. He once again asked me to keep the kid anonymous so that Mya won't go after him. Yeah. I respond by saying, Core, since for info for a second, I thought you might have been Mya's boyfriend, but I guess you need balls to DM someone that was being mean to your girlfriend. And then, of course, Luke responds by saying, none taken. Luke then says, hello again. I asked Seal for some screenshots of this whole thing with Mya saying provocative images to him. He doesn't even know how to fucking say provocative. And this was the 7th, so this is the next day. And I have evidence. I respond by saying, right, I think you told me this already. I'm just waiting to see what's going to be sent first. Luke then says, alright, time for the first screenshot. So the first screenshot that he sends looks kind of crazy. It's literally just Maya saying here just woke up and sending the screenshot where she of course posted this conversation that she had with W, which I don't know why she's sitting here having a conversation with W and his people as if they're going to listen to reason at all whatsoever. Like she says in the screenshot, which there's a video, but the video wasn't sent to me. I guess it was just another one of her screen recordings. The second thing in this screenshot is just, you know, her trying to talk with W and of course not being able to get any words in, which, why are you talking to W? I know I don't have that much room to talk because, you know, I've tried conversing with W before, but it's just like, I don't know. I don't really know who's like worse when it comes to like speaking and trying to have a coherent conversation, her or W, but at least W has an excuse. He's a child. But apparently Maya sent this screenshot and the screen recording to Luke, I assume, Luke and or I assume on the 3rd of March. But again, it's cut off, so it's really hard to exactly tell. So then Luke responds by saying this first screenshot was at March 3rd, which of course I saw. And as you can see, the first shit she sent was a vid that's not really important. And as the second shit was about another conversation she had with Boom and W. I don't know who Boom is, and I don't care who Boom is. Again, he didn't send me the video, so I can't confirm or deny how important the video actually was. So the next piece of data that he then sends me is this kind of hard to make out few screenshots with apparently like there's porn or not safe for work pictures. There's this video that Tom made. It's really hard to like make out what's going on in these, and I have to like zoom in. A couple of these screenshots are a conversation with Vamp, and it's really hard to make out exactly what's happening. Yeah, it's like, this is really hard to read. Like, I feel like I'm dealing with Mansion Master again. I can barely make out exactly what's going on in this conversation. I know there's one line that has Maya claiming that Vamp said that you guys all laughed at me for my disability, which if I'm a part of if that was in the 6-hour video, no, that's not what happened. And you can't just sit here and say that that's what happened when the evidence of it not happening just magically ended up disappearing. So I really don't care about that or care about her claiming that we laughed at her disability. Again, 6-hour video is gone. You don't have a leg to stand on. You have no proof that that happened. I don't want to hear it, and I have no sympathy for you. Luke then responded by saying the second screenshot that Bill sent me was 4 screenshots that Maya sent him. So Luke is claiming that all of these screenshots were from, and Maya apparently sent them to the kid. The first one, which is a link to Tom's live stream about Maya, if you're seeing the red blur in the image, you can see that those are provocative images along with it, and the other 3 were about the whole quote-unquote drama before this one. It involves Maya, so I do believe it actually does count as drama, because I still don't have enough room to deduce that she is a child diddler. Dangerous person, manipulative, liability, sure, but I still need more before I sit here and say that she is a child diddler, so I'm not going to.
The link to this video and Havok's channel will be in the description below. Please do not try to involve him. I know this man is tired of hearing about this, so don't try and involve this man, okay? Just leave him alone. But yeah, as you can see, there's the pictures that Maya sent provocative images to this kid. And oh my god, I think that's the thing that Maya tried to debunk on her Twitter. And let me say this, her Twitter, I've been looking through it, and it's a lot of nothing burger. It's giving me a hard time to understand what she's trying to point out. And here I say, I would consider her a predator if there was more, evidence. Right now, of course, just sending provocative images to a minor is a lot, but it just wouldn't surprise me if she actually turned out to be proven to show her doing things with a kid. It wouldn't surprise me. Of course, my take can be unimportant. I was dragged into this situation. So the whole reason I'm even here is because they decided to do something about me on their Discord. Which, by the way, I gotta tell you, there was a lot of nothing burger. All she says is that I made fun of her illness, which wasn't really true. I genuinely thought she had something. But Maya still, you know, here she is making, her entire group too, making stuff about me on their Discord, even though I'm a minor and they claim to protect minors. But yeah, just, I don't know what to say about Maya. She's not really someone you can speak to as well. I've tried speaking to her and it's a hard time, it's a hard watch. But just like I said to Akina, if you want to talk, instead of posting stuff about me or making stuff up about me, just tell me, hey, let's chat, let's go on a live together, let's go on a call together, and let's talk about it. I've told everybody, say it to my face. This is literally what I want. I want you to say the stuff you have about me to my face. Not on a video, just on a live stream with me on it, to my face, so I can communicate with you. I must have communication so you can actually say stuff to my face. I hate this back and forth that I have this with Gennaro, the back and forth of the freaking community post, and I have that with everyone too, with Stanley Bell. I hate that. So hey, do me a favor too. Instead of mass reporting this video, just come talk to me and say what you have to say. Mass reporting, it's a bit of a move. Anywho, to finish this video with the one and the only Queen Sonica. Now, I'm gonna literally say this out there because she tried to make everybody believe that she didn't do this, but when I first knew about her, it was when she tried to post as Kathy, which is Damien's ex, which I actually have that on my channel.
Yes,
Kathy.
This is Miss Kathy here.
Yeah, it's not gonna be heard. I'm gonna go check the private chat real quick. Let me get this mic fixed. Oh, it was her. Oh my god, I'm not talked to her in years.
This again.
Hello, Kathy. My
Howdy.
name is Starfelixy. It is pleasure to meet you.
Hi, Kathy. Long time no see.
I didn't know I was doing a duo interview for the day, but this is the first time.
Fighter. Long time no see.
Yeah,
Oh, so
well, you know, you kind of left me for a guy who was trying to cheat on his wife, so...
Cheat on his wife? Can you show me the evidence?
Queen Sonica claims that Sexio was on Clay Party. She also claimed that I was on Clay Party on one of Autumn Parish's stream. And if you don't know what that is, that's a name that keeps being thrown around ever since I met Damien. The first predator, well, the second predator I exposed. Damien was scared of Clay Party. Okay, so if you don't know who that is, Clay Party was supposed to be a pedo hunting group, but it turned into a vile community full of CP and overall nasty people who made kids slit clay eaters into their legs as they cried. The OG Clay members, the ones who only wanted to ruin pedos, left Clay and opened a new group called MCE. And then there was Marty. How does Marty fit here? Well, Marty is not one person. Marty is 100 people who had the same profile picture, same username, just everything the same, right? And one Marty, who was a child, went after the Mya Glaze community, right? The Queen Sonica, Bearwalker, Autumn Parish. And the reason was because Queen Sonica groomed that kid. And so, want to know what happened to that kid? Queen Sonica figured out who he was and doxed him. And that kid is no longer online. Want to know something else about Queen Sonica? She respects Captain Feces. Stanley never owned up for his actions. And Stanley still supports, and he still goes around with predators today. And he doesn't want to admit that he's also a predator. I mean, he did admit it in one of Sex's videos like a few years ago. But when I say it now, you're gonna be like, where's the proof? Where's the proof? Where's the proof? But the proof is literally right there. He just I don't know what kind of tumor brain he has. But just like his right eye, I'm gonna look away and just go the other direction. I said it before and I'm gonna say it again. This predator hunting group that they have is just posing as predator hunters. They only go after the people who know the truth about them. And on that server, they were hiding the people who were accused as predators. Queen Sonica wasn't in that server, neither was Bearwalker. Which is weird because the same members on that server got in communication with Bearwalker and Queen Sonica through group chats, not the server, which was really odd, and it makes me believe that they were trying to hide them. As of right now, that's all I have to say. I will look through this information and see what else I can find. Again, if you're seeing this on YouTube, you might not see this later. If you're seeing this on Rumble, it got taken down from YouTube due to mass reporting. Props to Sexio for sharing this information. And just before you say anything, no, this doesn't mean that I'm working for him. And I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.